All right, here's 3 tips for you to be able to manage your money better. I got to a point where I'd gone into business and I was making really good money, making a lot of sales. I was having months where I was doing 8 grand, 9 grand, even I had one month when I was doing 11 grand, fantastic. But here's the problem, I was suffering. Why? Because just as the money was going in, the money was going out the door as well. And I got into a lot of debt. I even at one point defaulted on my payments as well, and it caused massive problems. So look, if you don't manage your money will manage you. There's no doubt about that. And you'll live your life, when you don't manage your money, you'll live your life with this like black cloud following you around, and it'll be really hard to stay present, and it takes a lot of joy from your life when you haven't kind of sorted your money issues out. So my first tip is cut back on the crap. I see people, they've got a Disney subscription, they've got a Netflix subscription, they've got a Prime subscription, they've got a Paramount subscription. You do not need all of those subscriptions, because then that's 60, 70 pounds in costs, and you don't need all of that. Just have 1 or 2. Yeah, it's fine to watch Netflix and watch some films and stuff. Everybody enjoys that and that entertainment, so have that for sure. But do you need all of it? No, you do not. There's no doubt about that. So cut back on the crap. If you're going out for dinner 3 times a week, stop going out for dinner 3 times a week. Go once a week, right? Even just go twice a month. Just cut back on those costs, because then that will give you some relief. That will help you feel better. The second thing that you want to do is you want to gamify it for yourself. So if somebody's going to lose weight, they're going to track their numbers. So they're going to see how much they weigh, they're going to check themselves on a daily basis. But at points, they're going to reward themselves and they're going to celebrate the success they're having. And something that really helped me is actually just to track my numbers every single day and to gamify the process. So when I got to a certain point, what I'd be able to do is reward myself. So, hey, do you know what? I've saved this much money, or I've cut back on this much on my expenses. I could actually enjoy myself and treat myself to something, right? And that would help me enjoy life more. The third thing that you need to do, and this might be hard for you if you have a lot of expenses, you won't be able to do it with 100% of your income, but you want to take a small portion of your income, you want to take that and you want to start splitting it up. So it's up to you how you do it, but you want to have some kind of sub-account in your main bank account for savings. You have a sub-account there for investing, and then you just have a sub-account there for having fun, like for blowing on something that you enjoy or a hobby that you have, and start splitting it up into those pots, into those sub-accounts. By doing that, yeah, you're probably going, look, that amount of money, it's not huge, it's not going to make a big difference. But the amount of money does not matter at all. That's what I've learned anyway. What is important is that you start building a habit today. So the more you cut back on your expenses, the more as you then grow your income and the more money that you do make, right, you're going to have more money then to split up in those percentages. But it all starts with what you do today, and that's just getting into the habit of managing your money, because like I said, if you don't manage it, it's going to manage you. And remember, money goes where it's invited and money stays where it's welcome. So if you welcome money in, if you look after it, if you take care of it, right, more of it is going to come to you, and you're going to be able to keep more of it, you're going to be able to hold more of it, and you're going to be able to help it grow too. So I hope that helps. Let me know how you get on with that.